What is going on, all you beautiful people? Thanks for joining me for yet another video. Today, we're talking about building my perfect everyday carry. I feel like you can learn a lot about a person by what they're carrying in their pockets. So today, I wanted to show you guys what my process looks like. When I stand back there and I pick a knife out and I pick my wallet and all that stuff, just give you guys a little bit of insight on how I go about picking things. And I'd be very curious to hear about your process. So down in the comments, let me know, what is your process when it comes to picking an EDC? Why do you choose to carry what you carry? So first things first, the knife, right? And can't go anywhere without a knife in the pocket. So I typically carry 2 knives. Why do I carry 2? Because I can. And I just think it's fun. I like carrying multiple knives. Now that I'm reviewing a lot more knives, it's fun being able to put one in the pocket that I'm reviewing and then another piece that's fun. But on a more serious note though, the reason I carry 2 knives is because normally if I'm out and about and I have to cut into something, I would feel way more comfortable cutting into something with a smaller knife, say like a slip joint for example, than a big chunky knife like the Chavez 229 or an Arius. You know, I feel like that's one of those things that you have to keep in mind is situational awareness. You know, you can't be at a restaurant and you just pull out a fixed blade to like cut your steak. Right? Like it would just be weird. It would draw too much attention and people might just get kind of freaked out by it. At least that's the experiences I have, which is usually why I don't pull out a primary knife for certain things when I'm out and about. I'll use something smaller like a 5th pocket or a slip joint at the moment because I am currently obsessed with slip joints. Sorry, I know. The next thing that goes into my pockets is the Vero Engineering Mini Fulcrum. And the reason I chose the Mini Fulcrum is because I used to have the full-size one and it was just a little too big. The Mini fits perfectly in pouches or pocket organizers. It even just feels better in the pocket for me, despite them both being very, very slim. But I like the fact that it comes with WeHa bits if you need to use it for knife maintenance on the go, or you have your Phillips and your slotted screwdrivers, so that way you can just use it for regular tasks, which is what I normally do. Being on set as a videographer, sometimes I have to screw on rigs like the one on my camera now, or fix tripods, and it is just such a useful tool for little things like that. I even brought it with me to Blade Show, Texas, and ended up using it for a different kind of knife maintenance. So I think there's just a lot of variety in the Mini Fulcrum, and definitely recommend picking one up because it has just been such a useful tool. My bronze one is already beat to shit. I love it. It is just really helpful. So that is the second thing that goes into my pocket. If you've been a fan of the channel for a long time, you know that I am leather obsessed. I love a good leather wallet, and currently I have been rocking the Miss Goods Co Slim Tuck wallet. I made a full-length video on it so you guys can check it out, so I'm not going to dive too deeply into it, but I'm a fan of a good leather wallet, something durable that's going to patina over time and fits everything that I need. The Slim Tuck wallet by Miss Goods Co does just that. So check out that YouTube video if you want to dive in a little deeper on why that wallet is probably the perfect minimalist EDC wallet. When it comes to flashlights, I am not a flashlight snob by any means. I don't know very much about flashlights, but there's one brand that has been like sweeping the EDC community, and that is Okluma. The Okluma DCO lives in my pocket. I have it both in bronze and titanium. Very pricey flashlight. Very durable, lifetime guarantee on them, and Jeff, the man behind Okluma, is just a stand-up dude. I haven't really chatted with him all too much, but I see his work on social media. He took care of me once when I was trying to get my bronze one, so definitely got my approval. But the flashlights just feel heavy-duty. The knurling on them, the overall haptics of the click button, and the reach of the flashlight is everything that I could need. Yes, there's probably cheaper, better flashlights out there in the market. By better, I mean they probably just illuminate a lot more. But for me, I just like the Okluma. I think it fits into my carry. I like that it's durable, and yes, it is a very expensive item, but that is what I chose to spend my money on because I really enjoy it. If you guys want a full-length video on the Okluma, let me know below. As I mentioned in a video I filmed last week, a pen is an essential for me. I like having a pen, whether it's to sign checks or write stuff down if I'm out on a shoot. I normally carry a field notes with me. I like having a pen. I don't like borrowing pens. And a lot of the times people don't carry pens in shoots. Like I've yet to run into someone that had a pen, but I film a lot of fitness stuff, so maybe that's why. But I like having my own thing. You know, something where I can sign and then put it back in my pocket. I don't have to worry about giving it to anybody or having it walk away from me if I let someone borrow it. It's my pen. I use it. I put it back in my pocket, and that's it. So a pen is an essential part of my EDC. And last but not least, a handkerchief. My friend, Renegade EDC Chris, has been making handkerchiefs since I feel like the last 3 years now. I think I've known Chris for 3 years. And they are the best hanks on the market. Fight me on it if you don't think so. They just are. I've yet to find another handkerchief that I love as much as the Renegade EDC hanks. The microfiber is phenomenal. The designs that he does are great and beautifully printed on each hank, and it just supports a great dude. I've had the chance of meeting up with Chris at Blade Show Texas too, and it's just great. I love his work. I've seen it from the very beginning to now, and it's just really cool owning a great piece by an awesome human being. And then last but not least, pouches. Pouches and organizers. As you guys saw, I recently bought myself 2 Data Crew water sliders, and those usually make it into the carry, but it's not something that I always have with me because when it comes to pouches, I don't like putting them in my pockets. I normally put my pouch in some sort of sling or backpack. So if I'm out on a shoot, I will most definitely put a pouch in my camera bag, but if I'm out and about, a pouch normally won't go into my pocket. An organizer will though, and the Triari by Paradrop Leather, my boy Steve over there, is the best pocket organizer in the market. All leather, it is just perfect. It fits everything nice and smooth. And if you're a little like I am, and you don't like your gear all touching in your pockets and scratching up, I definitely recommend checking them out. I think they're extremely limited though, so then maybe reach out to him and see what the time frame looks like. I don't know if his books are open or closed right now, but a key essential is an organizer if you just like having everything lined up beautifully. There's tons of leather makers in the EDC community that make organizers, so if you like something beautiful to hold all your stuff in place in your pocket, definitely check some out. And that is it, guys. That is my perfect EDC. Those are the things that I carry with me almost 99% of the time. I hope it gives you a little insight into how I like to build my stuff and maybe give you guys some opinions on how I go about doing things. But again, let me know down below what your essential EDC looks like. I'd love to hear it. And actually, maybe we'll make this an open tag. If you're a YouTuber watching this video right now, go ahead and film a video on what your essential EDC items are. I'd love to check it out. Let me know via Instagram or down in the comments. But that is it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.